Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we got a lot to talk about, folks. There is a lot unfolding with the SEC here. Everybody is battling the SEC, and it's looking bad for Gary Gensler. Today, we're going to talk about the recent reports that came out of the previous head of the SEC, what the impact of that is going to be on Crypto.com and really the rest of the market, guys. This market could be in for possibly one of the biggest moves ever when the bull market comes because of what we're seeing unfolding right now. And really, it is something we've been talking about a lot on the channel, which is when the regulation comes through and when we finally get this whole regulatory thing figured out, a big bull market could come. Institutions might come flowing into these markets with big time money, getting us to these $20 trillion market caps for crypto overall that we've been talking about so much on the channel. It sounds ridiculous, but it is very possible, guys. It is very possible when you look at the evidence, when you look at what's going on, when you look at the Bank of China. The Central Bank of China, guys, put $28 million on the Ethereum blockchain recently in treasuries. That is an incredible move. That's an incredible move when you're talking about China that was recently banning crypto in the past. Now Hong Kong wants to be a crypto hub, and China, the Bank of China, is talking about putting money on Ethereum. That's incredible. Sorry, guys, I got a little tickle in my throat. I had to get some water, but let's hop into it. Let's talk about some of this. Also, some other big things coming up for Crypto.com. We'll look at some of the charts today. Talk a little bit about the Bitcoin. A lot of hype around that still, I think, and a lot of fear. We'll get into some of that, but biggest thing that you got to look out for in the next 24 hours, even less actually, is the FOMC meeting tomorrow, guys. Federal Chair Jerome Powell and the Board of Governors and the FOMC are going to come out and announce what they're going to do with the interest rate hikes. And this is going to be a big catalyst for the next move in crypto. Could that be up? Could that be down? We'll have to wait and see, but I'll give you a couple ideas here in the video. And we'll look at the probability of what they're going to do today, guys. If you like this content, you should smash up that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. We just hit 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We really appreciate this community. Crypto is such a wonderful thing. Very risky, very fun, a lot of upside, a lot of downside if you're not doing it right. But we are here every single day to give you guys the news. Of course, none of this is financial advice, but we do love crypto here at the Crypto Report, and this channel wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you. And a $1,000 Bitcoin giveaway is coming up, guys. We're trying to get that out this week. Black Sea's working on that for us. So in this week, I believe we're going to be giving that out. I look forward to announcing that. We will be announcing it during a live stream, so you guys better be tuning in to get the update on that giveaway. Let's hop into the content, guys. Without further ado, and welcome, everybody. We got Sushi, we got Benny Blue Eyes, we got 19 viewers there. I want to see 19 likes. Smash the like, guys. Look at these markets right now. So we're down a little bit. We were above 1.1 for a while, and look at a Bitcoin, $25,000, still really incredible. If you look at the price action that we've had on Bitcoin since January, guys, we really are in a great place. This is still a $500 billion market cap. $500 billion is in Bitcoin, guys. That's incredible. Bitcoin dominance is almost at 50%, at 47.6% right now. That's just what happens. And if you're sitting on some altcoins and you're panicking, thinking, oh, you know, I should have these altcoins, I should have Bitcoin. You know, if you believe in your positions, I like to hold my positions. We know, guys, that historically in bear markets, Bitcoin outperforms altcoins. But then in bear markets, Bitcoin outperforms altcoins. In bull markets, a lot of good altcoins typically outperform Bitcoin by a lot. One of the most common outperformers for Bitcoin is Ethereum. Ethereum especially, guys. Really, one of my biggest buying strategies right now personally is Ethereum. And part of the reason is that Gary Gensler has not called out Ethereum for being a security, and something we'll look into in these Heinemann reports that came out recently, and why Gary Gensler won't call Ethereum a security. It's very close to the end for Gary Gensler, in my opinion, guys. But look at the rest of these. I mean, if you look at the last 7 days, look at what's green. Nothing. Look at the last 7 days. Nothing's green. You got 0.02% for stable coins. Everything else is down. Right now, guys, there's a lot of fear just leading up to the FOMC meeting, which to me doesn't really make any sense. But look at the last 7 days. ApeCoin got wrecked. Sandbox got wrecked. A lot of coins got wrecked. We do not see crypto.com up here, which is good to see. Polygon got crushed because it was called a security by the SEC. Not in courts, guys. That's not official. We need courts to decide on some of these things. And the courts aren't siding with Gary Gensler. We'll get into some of these stories, guys. Let's see what else we got going on. So if you do look at the big story right now, what's going on with the price action? Well, today, CPI data was released, and it looks like inflation is getting better, but it's still very terrible, to be honest with you guys. And so on the news that inflation is getting not as bad, should I say, you know, inflation rates are going down. It's the lowest inflation rate that we've seen in like 2 years, right? Bitcoin had a spike, but kind of came back down because we are waiting for the Fed to speak tomorrow. Now, what's going to happen with that, guys? Let's get that ad out of there. Guys, we will talk about it, but inflation rose at 4% annual rate in May, the lowest in 2 years. So this is significant. This caused the pump, but now the fear comes around this, but the fear doesn't really make any sense. It kind of does, but when you look at what's going on, 93.1% chance that there will be no interest rate hike. That's bullish, guys. That, do not be mistaken. That is bullish. We'll have to make sure that that actually happens. These things can be wrong, but 93.1% probability the day before the rate hike is going to be announced, or maybe not a rate hike, right? Hopefully we don't get a rate hike. That's what people are predicting is going to happen. This is pretty significant. Now, even though it looks good, and this is bullish news, guys, what we see historically when the FOMC, the day before the FOMC is about to talk, Bitcoin pretty much always goes down. Now, I'm not saying go open up a leverage trade on that and say, it's going down. You know, it is down, and then we've seen that a lot. But then what happens is around the FOMC meeting, we typically see insane volatility, huge spikes up. I would not be surprised at all if we saw $27,000, $28,000 tomorrow. And then I wouldn't be surprised if we came right back down to 26 or 25. But then I think we kind of go back up. But there's going to be huge volatility, very dangerous for traders, also very, very lucrative for savvy traders. So if you guys are doing some trades, we got links down below, but it's all very risky. I'm more the DCA and HODL kind of guy. But if you're a trader, there's links down there for you guys to get some free money if that's what you're interested in. But please be careful, guys. These FOMC meetings and the volatility coming around it is extremely, extremely risky. What do we talk about a lot on this channel, guys? We say you buy when there's fear in the streets. When there's blood in the streets, you're buying. When everybody's greedy, you're selling, guys. And right now, there's more fear than there is greed. So this is a great buying opportunity in my mind. Even if Bitcoin does somehow go down to 21,000, I'm dollar cost averaging, guys. I'm dollar cost averaging on Ethereum, on Bitcoin, on CRO, on all the coins that I like, guys. I got my meme positions, you know, or my attention economy tokens, but I'm dollar cost averaging into, guys, the projects that are long-term. The blue chips, Bitcoin, Ethereum, CRO, Binance even, you know, I believe in Binance. All these other tokens, even, you know, Solana, Cardano, until these are really deemed securities, guys, these top tokens are still bullish in my mind, right? Just because Gary Gensler, who, by the way, is like clearly corrupt at this point, just because he says something doesn't mean anything. We need courts to decide. So fear and greed index signals a buy. And one of the biggest stories out there right now is the XRP price jumped today. Why? Because Hinman's speech released in Ripple Labs filing. Well, what is this? Hinman was the previous head of the SEC. These gains came as documents tied to William Hinman, the former director of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, Gary Gensler's predecessor. He made a speech, and these were very interesting words. He suggested, guys, in 2018 that Bitcoin and Ethereum were not securities in his view. This is the previous head of the SEC. Why is Gary Gensler having the opposite position? And really what's crazy, guys, is you look at Gary Gensler and his MIT speeches and what he says about algorand, about all these other projects, building Uber, building Lyft on the blockchain. He was a crypto bull until he got his position of power, and I'm going to guess just money got in his pocket, and he is obligated to do what people in the government want him to do, what people that paid him want him to do. Who knows what is going on with Gary Gensler? You know, where there's smoke, there's probably fire, folks. And this report shows more smoke, guys. If the previous head of the SEC said that these are not securities and that we do not need to see regulate Ethereum as it's currently offered as a security, this is significant, guys. This goes directly against Gary Gensler, and this could mean doom for him in the courts, guys. So that is huge. And what do you get out of the Ripple price? I got a cousin. He's got a lot of Ripple. I think he's going to make a lot of money. I don't have a lot of Ripple. I sure wish I did. Hard to get a big position on this right now. It's also harder to get. It's on a lot of other exchanges. I got so many coins that I want to get. I just haven't pulled the trigger on enough Ripple. But who knows? Maybe I'll end up doing that here sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, in the last month, it's up 22%. So, you know, you kind of want to buy when there's blood in the streets, and it looks like people are getting greedy with Ripple just in anticipation of this court case. And honestly, guys, it could be huge. You know, you look at the previous high for Ripple, it was $3. So this is still like a 6x from its previous high. You could have a 6x from here. And then if it breaks all-time highs, it could be even bigger. And if there's a catalyst for it, it's going to be Gary Gensler going down and him losing more court cases, especially the Ripple case, guys. Another thing you got going on is just more sparring. Binance sparring with U.S. regulators over this asset freeze. For you guys that don't know, Gary Gensler wanted the funds for Binance US to just be seized by the U.S. And a judge, remember this is up to the judges and the jury, urged the Securities and Exchange Commission to reach a compromise with Binance that would allow the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange to continue operating in the United States. Look at this language here. Oh, and what's the publication? This is the New York Times, guys. And you could have beefs with the New York Times. You could have beefs with the mainstream media, period. But this is a story, guys, that there's some truth to, because a judge is urging that the SEC cool it and doesn't push crypto exchanges out of the U.S. This is what I believe we're going to continue to see from judges and juries as more cases with the SEC come to court against Binance, against Coinbase, against all these other companies. But unfortunately, there's a lot of fear. I had another cousin today that lives close by to me text me out today and said, hey, man, I think I'm going to get some more crypto. I'm looking to get some more crypto. What exchanges do you recommend? And, we live here in the U.S., and so it is slim pickings. What can you trust? You see Bittrex, you see these other companies that are just leaving the U.S., and Binance US is having its issues. Coinbase is getting sued by the SEC. Well, what exchange can I trust? What exchange do you guys think I told them? What exchange do you guys think Crypto Kip from the Crypto Report, the Crowcoin channel, told them? I said crypto.com. Why? It's a no-brainer in my mind. It's got the most regulatory licenses. What are they doing about their U.S. U.S. institutional investor branch of their exchange? They're temporarily shutting it down just because they don't want to deal with the regulation in the U.S., which tells you everything else is fine for them right now, at least. And we haven't heard crypto.com out of their mouth. In the U.S., what else can we do? Coinbase is probably still safe, guys. I'm not worried about Coinbase at all. I get a lot of coin shares actually in my Roth IRA. I got a lot of Riot blockchain in there too. Just so you guys know, in my retirement accounts, I put it all in crypto exposed things. And I got crushed in that in the bear market, but I don't really care. I'm a dollar cost average guy. I just keep doing my annual contribution of like $6,000 or whatever it is. And we keep kind of building up that as well. You can get exposure in your retirement accounts if you guys want, but that is very risky. That's your retirement. So, not financial advice. You be safe, guys. But there's a lot of fear, and I was feeling it. My cousin, and by the way, when I get these text messages from people about crypto, I had another phone call from a friend, an old coworker, who's like, yeah, I think what's going on with the economy, what's going on with inflation's out of control. It's all going down the gutter, right? It's all so bad. It's doom and gloom. It's doom and gloom. Crypto's probably the only route out. That's what everybody's coming to the conclusion of. Crypto is a great solution to all of these problems, guys. And so we shouldn't be fearful of the SEC when they're attacking Coinbase and Binance US. Just look at what the judges are saying, guys. They don't like Gary. They don't like Gary. It's corrupt. You see some of the other proposals that are coming out where we want to move away from like the Emperor Gary and over to a council of 6 that decides what happens, what is and is not a security. This would be a great direction for us to go. But in the meantime, here's some other things. SEC hears from Blockchain Association. People are pushing back. More people pushing back. Everybody in crypto hates Gary Gensler. And if you don't, then you're not a real crypto person at this point is what it seems, because Gary Gensler is an anti-crypto guy. And that's what blows my mind, guys. You see all these people on Twitter that love crypto, that are pro-crypto people saying, SEC, check out BitBoy Crypto. SEC, check out Ben.eth. SEC, check out this guy and that guy. Oh, but don't check out my bags. Don't check out my coin. You can't pick and choose, guys. You're either pro Gary Gensler or you're anti-Gary Gensler, okay? And that's really what it is at this point. You're either pro-crypto or you're anti-crypto, right? So if you have any coins, you should fight Gary Gensler, and you should continue to go on Twitter and speak out. You should call your local senators, guys, you should be writing to them. You should be complaining, file an official complaint with the SEC about Gary Gensler and his potential corruption that's going on, or his terrible decisions that are driving this emerging market of cryptocurrency assets out of the U.S. right now. Look, judges don't want it to drive out of the U.S. There's a lot of politicians that don't want it driven out of the U.S. And you have some presidential candidates that don't want it driven out of the U.S. Gary will lose. Gary will lose, and people are fighting back. But unfortunately, some of your mainstream companies got weak hands. eToro halts Algorand, Mana, and Matic and Dash purchases for U.S. customers. Why? They're trying to stay compliant with the SEC. But guys, this is all part of a game. It makes me think that the people that are part of eToro are either, they're scared, or for whatever reason, or, they're befriended of the same people that are kind of on the side of Gary Gensler. Who knows? On the same time, Robinhood also did that. I just think they're trying to stay compliant, really, guys, and fearful. Because these are companies that are in the U.S. U.S.-based companies are definitely more fearful than the crypto.coms in the world. Not a U.S.-based company. A lot of delistings going on all this fear, guys. But really, when you look at it, once this all gets sorted out, guys, Gary Gensler's out of the picture, regulation comes. There's a lot of very bullish things happening as we get closer to the bull market, guys. And one of these things, guys, and I just think it's going to be so bullish. That's why we got a bull here. I'm so bullish on crypto, guys. Crypto.com is going to be the first exchange to launch its own metaverse game. It's a metaverse. It's a game. This is historical. This is one of the biggest exchanges, the only one to do this. This is unique. If you're a CRO coin holder, you should be stoked. You should be so excited for this because the main city, guys, the Loaded Lions game is coming. When? Before the end of the month, according to Crypto.com, according to Loaded Lions team, guys. You look at all these updates they've been doing lately, you can see all the work they put into this game. It does look pretty cool. We'll have to see how it plays out. Everything they've launched, guys, has sold out. The backpacks, the land, the lions, every single thing they launch has sold out. There were some issues in the beginning, but it looks like they've gotten their stuff together. The mint for the backpacks was actually smooth as could be. The lions mint was a little messed up. The land tiles were a little messed up for the mint. The backpacks, they nailed it. I think from here, they're getting a little bit smoother. We'll have to see how it plays out, but they've been doing a great job teasing this news. This is just one thing, guys. This is just one thing. You look, Cronos chain is trending right now. Cronos chain is one of the largest chains out there in DeFi right now. It's only 2 years old. It's brand new. In the next bull market, when developers come, and just so you know, guys, for Cronos chain, the Cronos team has access to so many different things. They've got Google Cloud's web tools now that developers can use. They've also got Amazon Web Services tools that they can use. These are huge partnerships, guys, not to mention the crypto.com arena, the advertising that's going on. And this is just one crypto company. Obviously, I got a lot of CRO tokens. I love crypto.com. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just like the company. I like the vision. I think Chris Marsliak's professional, calm, cool, collect on Twitter. When you do look at his Twitter, he talks a little bit about what's going on. The then you fight you stage thing we talked about. He's talking about crypto adoption. He says, make no mistake, crypto industry will go through this and emerge stronger than ever before. And that's what he's positioning himself to do. All these different things they got going on, they're looking very strong, guys. They're looking very strong. And a lot of other crypto companies are looking very strong as well. It's just the U.S. right now that's really putting a damper on the excitement and causing fear, which really, in my mind, just brings more buying opportunities for all of us, guys. And when you look at it, CRO is so cheap. And I'll tell you guys, I really want to tell you how many CRO coins I got, but I just love keeping that a mystery for you guys. I am thinking about, I told you guys I probably wasn't buying too much more CRO because I have so much CRO. But at these prices, I'm probably going to be scooping up some more CRO my next paycheck, probably quite a bit, because why not? I mean, I believe in the dollar CRO. I really believe the dollar CRO. I mean, we don't talk about things because we don't believe them. I do videos on dollar CRO all the time because I believe dollar CRO. I believe in $3 to $5 CRO as long as Gary Gensler doesn't crush the crypto markets, which he won't. We talked about that. But these are incredibly low prices for CRO. And I even found an older chart, guys. It's still way up from its previous prices, but it is so low right now. And I just think it's such a great buying opportunity. Of course, there could be more downside. But when you look at the overall market and you say, hey, can we get to $20 trillion in the overall market cap? I think it's possible, guys. And if you got $1 billion market cap on CRO, guys, you get billions and trillions that flow into crypto. This thing could just absolutely skyrocket to the moon. We've seen all these other candles that have happened for CRO that are insanely bullish. A lot of big moves have happened for CRO in the past. There's no reason we can't get that in the next bull run. In fact, I anticipate it. And then Bitcoin, hanging in there right now. We got a little bit of fear because of this whole FOMC thing coming out tomorrow, but it's just anticipation. It's just a buy the rumor, sell the news thing. It's weird. It's not like a buy the rumor, sell the news thing. It's like sell the anticipation and then like buy the news, and then there's like profit taking and then a rocket ship. If I had to guess what happened, all right. I'm gonna draw some lines here now for you. If I had to guess what happens tomorrow, I'm gonna say that this happens. We're gonna go like this. I think we're gonna hit this line. I think we're gonna come like back down, maybe to here or something. I don't know where. And then I think we're gonna just come right back above this, and we're gonna be over here. You might have a little more chop in here, but I think we're gonna go up. I think we're gonna come down. I think then we're gonna resume back up, just from this news, at least tomorrow. So these are weekly candles, so this is very, very exaggerated. But I guess let me come down to the 4-hourly candles to kind of take you through the vision, I guess, a little bit better. So let me get rid of actually these lines real quick. Line. Let me draw a vision, and then we'll come back to it tomorrow, and we'll see what we got going on. So here's the hourly candles. If I had to anticipate what happens, here's what I'm thinking. All right, so these are the hourly candles. I'm thinking tomorrow we got this going on. Maybe we come even down to here, potentially, and kind of come back up. Maybe we could even boost up to here, guys, and then kind of come back down to these levels and then come back. I really wouldn't be surprised to see. You will, in my opinion, see a little more down, maybe sideways to down tonight. Tomorrow, I think around the announcement, you're going to see this. After the announcement, he talks a little bit more. It's going to come down like this. And then later that night or the next day, possibly a resumption up. We'll see how this plays out. That's a really sloppy line, but I kind of want to give you an idea of what I think happens here. Let's see. So, yeah, man, I really, guys, that's my news update for the day. So maybe let's just hang out. Let's do a little Q&A. Throw some questions down below, guys. I want to get your take on what's going on right now, what news you're looking at, what your thoughts are on all the things we kind of went over so far. Taking some questions from the CRO fam, from the Crypto Report community, guys. Let me see what's going on. I'm going to go to the top of the chat and work my way down. Let me get a sip. A little thirsty. Alrighty. By the way, smash that like button, guys. We got 45 people hanging out in the chat right now. Just smash that like, tap it up. Let's get to 30 likes if we can. I know you guys can at least get it there, and we're going to hang out for a bit. I'm just going to do a little talking with the community here. Let's see what we got. Got your coffee, sushi ready to go. Sipping on coffee this late in the afternoon. Maybe you're somewhere else. I think you're California, I think. I thought you said you're California. Let's see what we got, guys. Will Stopson says, just joined your channel a week or so ago. Thanks for joining, Will. Glad to have you in the community. Really looking to continue to grow and continue to spread more news about crypto to the community, guys. A lot of exciting things going on. So we want to keep you guys up to date with all of it, guys. Original Man, my first live. Welcome, Original Man. By the way, do you guys like this time for the live stream? I'm going to put out a little vote. Why don't we put out a little vote? Let's do a little poll. Do you like morning or afternoon streams better? Let me know, guys. Morning, afternoon. Whoa. Benny Blue Eyes with a gifted membership to the channel. Benny Blue Eyes is one of our mods, a very loyal member on the channel. Congratulations to Crypto Runner with your gifted membership. By the way, guys, I don't talk about this a lot. I should probably tell you guys, if you want to become a member of the Crypto Report, you can go in the link in the description down below. We have different tiers for memberships. You get a loyalty badge next to your name. You guys also get access to our private Discord. There's different tiers, so just check that out. You can talk directly with Black C and I. Getting more and more active with you guys in the community, talking a lot with you guys on Twitter too. But if you're a member, it's a lot easier to see your comments. And if you guys ever have questions, I tend to just see those questions from the members more, but I like to answer everybody's questions. Goat Boys wants to know how much Crow I hold. Over 100,000. Ooh, over 100,000, but I'm not going to tell you if it's over 1 million or if it's over 2 million or what it might be. Ooh, got you thinking. Let's see what else we got, guys. Throw some questions for me in the chat, too. Whatever's spinning on the top of your mind today, folks. Psycho Pearl says we got to go down to 9K again at least. I totally disagree, Psycho Pearl, completely. And I think if you're waiting for 9K and you're not buying right now, you're going to miss the boat. I could be wrong, but... why would you wait to buy at 9K when you could just dollar cost average? If say we do go to 9K, let's just pretend we go down to 9K Bitcoin. You could buy it at 21, you could buy it at 15, you could buy it at 12, you could buy it at 9. But if it doesn't go to 9, then at least you bought it at 12, at least you bought it at 15, at least you bought it at 21. And if you buy it at 21, it doesn't even go down to 15, well, then at least you bought it at 21, which is why I'm just a fan of dollar cost averaging. If you believe in the future of crypto, you just dollar cost average, in my mind. I mean, that's not financial advice, but that's what I do because if you see the news and you see what's going on with Bitcoin, it's a 4-year cycle. That's how it works. Yeah, Gary Gensler, scary Gary. Not scared of Gary. He's done for. I mean, there's a while, he spooks you a little bit, right? It's not great to hear the things that he says, but again, who's it up to? It's up to the judge and the jury, guys. It's up to the judge and the jury. And when you see China starting to compete for the crypto market, do you think the U.S. is going to sit that out? No way. And if the U.S. doesn't sit it out, it's bullish, guys. Even if the U.S. does sit it out, it's still bullish, guys, because it's an opportunity for all these other countries to get into the biggest, newest asset class that's roaring into the future, guys. Russia's getting into it. China's getting into it in a big way. You tell me the U.S. isn't going to get into it? Get out of town. I don't think Bitcoin's going to 9K. If it does, wow, that'd be great. I'd buy a lot of Bitcoin. That'd be great. Buy a lot of Ethereum, buy a lot of Bitcoin. That'd be fantastic. See what else we got. You guys are funny. Psycho Pearl also says, time for crypto investors to buy is now. Yeah, I mean, if you think it's going down, yeah, well, good. Then your dollar cost averaging, that's good to see. Don't we all have a little sheep in our bags? Just another sushi says, I don't right now. I don't have any sheep right now. I swing trade sheep. Swing trade sheep. I'm going to buy some sheep, as we get into the bull market. But right now, it's all about the Bitcoin and Ethereum for me. I got a lot of alts and all about Bitcoin and Ethereum for me. And then I'll be going. What else we got? Crip, you should be Crow fam. How about a contest? What kind of contest you talking about? 10,000 Crow? That'd be fun. We could do that. Maybe we'll do that at like 50,000 subscribers. Hey, I'm going to have money to buy crypto too, guys. We did a $1,000 giveaway. We can afford that for now. But as the channel grows, we will be giving away bigger value giveaways. I promise you that. And we'll probably be giving it away to more people. The recent giveaway was $1,000 to 1 subscriber. Maybe we'll do like $1,000 to 10 subscribers. Maybe we'll do like $100 to 100 subscribers, sometime. So these are the things that I want to do. These are the visions that we have for this. Eventually we want to do more merch, so we'll be doing some of that. And maybe we'll do like giveaways for merch. That'd be kind of fun. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hope Crow bursts $1. Yeah, I believe it will. Oh, you're saying a contest to guess how many Crow I have. I love it. Maybe you're right. That's an interesting Benny Blue Eyes. Benny Blue Eyes is really looking out for the channel, guys. Shout out to you, Benny. He tweeted something out at me the other day, an opportunity for getting like free merch from BitBoy Crypto. He said like, send an email to the Hit Network and you'll get free merch if you're talking about the Ben coin, even if you're criticizing it, exposure, and that'd be good. At the end of the day, it's good to connect with all the different influencers in crypto. We've reached out to a lot of influencers. I've reached out to Matthew Perry. He talked to me a little bit on one of his live streams, and he doesn't really like to do collabs. So if he doesn't want to do collab, I guess that's fine. Did a couple collabs with Oscar Ramos. I don't know if he's in the mood to do more collabs, but I want to collab with everybody I can. Satoshi Aoki. We did one with Gold Pony Crypto. So we got a lot of collabs that we're looking to do, and I think that it's really important that we all kind of stay connected as a crypto community, the influencers especially. So, Benny Blue Eyes looking out for the team. Appreciate you, Benny. See what else we got. ENS. What is ENS? Let's see. Okay. Got some folks in Australia. All right. A lot of people like the afternoon. Everybody wants to know how many crows I got. I'll get you guys. You gotta stay posted. I will tell you. I'll tell you. Just not yet. It's fun. We're having fun. Crypto Kip, did you see BitBoy? Oh, yeah. We were just talking about that. I appreciate that. Benny, yeah. That was awesome, man. I really appreciate it. What are my thoughts on Polkadot? Polkadot, another solution, another Ethereum competitor. Who knows? I mean, honestly, guys, I think all the smart contract plays. What happens, guys, in the bull market is there's like rallies for different segments of the market, and we talk about that. At some point, metaverse tokens are going to rally. At some point, exchange tokens are going to rally. At some point, Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin and Ethereum. I don't even like these coins, so I can't. ETH Classic will rally. There's going to be different rallies, and at some point, I think that the Ethereum competitors will rally too. Cardano has big booms. Solana has big booms. As long as the SEC didn't crush that, which I don't think they did, then, I think Polkadot's got a bright future just, in being a big crypto. It's one of the top 50 coins, and I think the top 50 coins typically perform pretty well when the money starts flowing into crypto. People are looking what to buy. They look at the top. They look at the top 100 coins, and those are the ones that are going to get the most volume. And then there's a couple outliers. Bencoin could certainly be an outlier. We've talked a lot about that on the channel. Here it's a new coin. It's only been around since March, what do we got, 5th or something like that. So it's a little over a month old, trying to make a recovery. Like, it's got a $27 million market cap. If a coin like this gets a $1 billion market cap, it's up in the top 50. That's incredible. And things like this could happen. These are the things that could happen, guys. And not just Ben, but there's going to be a lot of tokens that it's possible. I talked about Zilliqa on the channel. That's another Ethereum competitor. They get a metaverse coming out. That's like, I think, rank 80 or 90 right now. That could come up. Who knows? Going to be a lot of great plays, a lot of great ways to make money, guys, in the bull market. That's for sure. Let's see what else we got. Anything new on Tectonic? Nothing new on Tectonic from what I've seen. Just steady Eddie. I got some Tonic just locked up. I think I locked it up for like a year or something like that. It's been a while since I checked. It's a very low cap coin. It's one of the top projects on Cronos, and so I think it could be a great performer in the next bull market, especially if Cronos takes off like we think it will, given that it's such a new blockchain, given that it's got all these partnerships. People are going to be building more applications. Well, and to kind of counter that, what's the risk for Tectonic? Well, if new developers are going to be coming in using Amazon Web Services, using the Google Cloud Services, to build on the chain, well, then that's new projects that could be bigger developers that come along and build bigger projects. But there's something to be said about the first mover advantage, and Tectonic is a fantastic tool. If you guys haven't used it, it's a great way to borrow against your own money. Of course, there's risk in doing that, so you guys got to manage your risk properly. But it's a great tool. I've used it many times. I've borrowed against it. Unfortunately, I borrowed at good times. I borrowed at bad times. Unfortunately, I've borrowed at good times too. So you got to be careful, guys. You can get liquidated when you're borrowing. That's what it is. It's a borrowing tool. You can borrow, you can lend on there, and that's really what it is. But a great tool. So I am bullish on it, really. But we'll have to see how it all plays out. Nothing's a sure bet, guys. Nothing is a sure bet. Maybe except for Bitcoin, but, you know, not financial advice. Who knows? Let's see what else we got. Is the DeFi wallet safe against exchange shutdown? That's a great question, Fact Spittin'. Fact Spittin' with a great question. Could the DeFi wallet for CRO, for crypto.com, be at risk if the exchange shuts down? Well, first of all, let's be very clear here. The exchange, I don't believe the exchange will ever shut down unless crypto has something terrible that happens, which we don't believe here at the Crypto Report. As for if you're talking about the institutional exchange that shut down, I can tell you 100% that has nothing to do with the crypto.com DeFi wallet. I think the crypto.com DeFi wallet is safe. You know, you got your own private key. If you guys have your recovery phrase, you know, you keep that in a safe place. You should be good in my opinion, but you know, anything's possible, guys. You gotta do your own research. You gotta take the precautions, but I got a lot of CRO in the DeFi wallet. I hold it there. I feel safe there. I feel very safe there personally. So there you go. Let's see what else we got. Do I play video games, and which games do I play? That's a great question, Psycho Pearl. You know, I don't have a lot of time to play video games. I love video games. I played a lot of like Counter-Strike. I have Counter-Strike on my computer, so sometimes if I'm like up late and like my fiance goes to sleep and I just can't sleep, maybe I'll just go play some Counter-Strike. I like golf a lot. For those of you guys that don't know, I love golf. Actually went out at 5 in the morning today. I got 18 holes in. I shot a 90, which was kind of terrible. I had like, I don't know, like 7 pars and like 3 triple bogeys, which was terrible. But you know, 90 was okay. Anyway, I played some golf video games. I like FIFA. Oh, the FIFA soccer game's a lot of fun. I play that one probably the most. I got an Xbox. Used to be a PlayStation guy, but I got an Xbox One, not the newest stuff. But yeah, I mean, I like some video games too. I'll play the Loaded Lions game. I'll play the Main City game when that comes out too. So if there's any good games out there you recommend, let me know. I don't have a lot of time. That's the big problem for me. Original Man asks, will XRP become bigger than Bitcoin? I believe so. He says, I don't believe so. I don't believe so at all. But I could be wrong. Who knows? I just, I don't know. I just think Bitcoin is this whole different thing, and it's like gold, you know? It's just, I think it could get into the multi-trillions of market cap, and you know, could Ripple do that? Could XRP do that? I don't really know. I should probably do more research on XRP. From what I understand about it, it's going to be used to like transact tokens between banks. Like it's going to be transacting between banks. I've looked into it 1,000 times. Again, I held some Ripple in the past. I actually got it stolen from me back in 2017. I had like, I think I had like 10,000 Ripple. I want to say 10,000 Ripple. So that was cool. You know, I would have $5,000 in Ripple right now. Or in XRP. I'm sorry. I bet you guys, if you're an XRP fan, you like hate when I say Ripple. My cousin hates it when I do that. Sorry, guys. But you know, I'm bullish. I'm bullish on XRP. I just think let's get through the court case. Let's see how it's used, and I just think there's going to be a lot more going on Bitcoin and Ethereum than the use case for XRP. Tell me if I'm wrong though. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm a normal guy that loves crypto. I do as much research as I can, but I can't know everything about every single token. I know, just enough to be dangerous on, most of the top 100 coins, but I'm not an expert on every single token, and there's a lot to be excited about. I look into all the metaverse plays, I look into the exchange tokens, I look into the DeFi coins, I look into the borrowing and lending protocols, I look into all these different things, guys. Mirror protocol, all these things that we got going on. I got to look into all of them. So it's a lot of information, guys. But no, I don't think XRP will be bigger than Bitcoin. Nothing really new with Tonic or VVS, unfortunately. Kip, did you say being once upon a time you're some sort of musician? I am some sort of musician, Benny. Yes, I do. I play guitar. I'm a singer. Unfortunately, I keep my identity, you know, my name. I didn't officially dox myself. If you were savvy, you could probably figure out my real name. But yeah, I'm in a band, and yeah, I'm in a band. I've been a singer. I was in musicals. Once upon a time, I traveled the country for 9.5 months one time. Learned how to play the upright bass guitar, you know, like the slap in the bass guitar. I did all that. You know, researched my crypto, watched some Netflix, played some music, did some shows, made some money, went back to school, got a sales job, and now doing great at my sales job, having a lot of fun. I sell insurance. And I love crypto. So we start this channel, and we're going to grow this channel, guys. We're going to grow this channel. Maybe one day I'll create like a music channel. If we get enough traction on here, I would actually have an opportunity to really start doing the music that I love. And maybe if you guys, you know, like my stuff, you'd help me prop up that channel one day too. But, you know, we'll take it one step at a time. I love YouTube. If you guys are out there considering starting a YouTube channel, I highly suggest it. I love cooking. I love golf. I love crypto. I love music. I'd like to have a channel for each one of those things. So we'll see. We'll see if I do that down the road. But thanks for the question, Benny. Who, what, where, when did you get into crypto? Great question. I got into crypto back in 2016. I bought Ethereum at $40. I bought Ethereum at $40, guys, in 2016, and I'm not a millionaire. Why? Because crypto is risky. When you're a kid, you're greedy, and you learn the lessons the hard way. I should be a millionaire. I'm not yet a millionaire. We're doing pretty darn well, but I'm not a millionaire. We're in a bear market, guys. You know, and I was greedy and young. So I bought Bitcoin at $400. You know, I was 22 or 23 years old or whatever it was, and I'm 30 now. So you do the math. Bought it in 2016. You know, I had a buddy that told me to get into Trump coin. That was actually my first token I got. I had like $400 on this Trump coin, which don't look into that stuff. It's pretty dumb, but flipped that into Bitcoin, bought Bitcoin at $400. Learned the hard lessons about leverage trading that year. Learned the hard lesson about altcoins in that first bull market. I got absolutely wrecked on my first bull market. My second bull market went a heck of a lot better. But honestly, guys, I still made a lot of mistakes, and I made money, but I could have made more. And so really then the bear market came back in, you know, after this recent bull run, and me and Black Sea, who were best friends growing up, crypto junkies, if you will, decided, you know, we've learned a lot of lessons. We've made a lot of money in crypto, and we could have made more. And if new people are getting into this, then we want to start a channel, and we want to start educating people to not make the mistakes that we made. If I was sitting up here tell you that I did everything perfectly, you know, then I'd tell you to just unsubscribe from the channel and like go find somebody else, because you don't want somebody who's up here telling you that they're a winner all the time. That person's either a liar or they're just, you know, nobody wins all the time, right? You win big sometimes and you lose big sometimes too. But there's a lot of strategies you can do to minimize your risk. And, you know, maybe you don't get all the upside, but if you guys are shooting for, you know, $20 million instead of, you know, 500 grand or whatever, you know, you're going to lose. You know, you can't be greedy, guys. You got to take profits. You know, if you make a significant amount of money, you got to take your profits. And that's a lesson you learn the hard way. And, you know, we've learned those lessons. Overall, we've done really well in crypto, me and Black Sea. And so we started the channel to let you guys know, hey, it's okay to mess up sometimes, but let's talk about some strategies so that we can all win. Let's take some profits, guys. Bull run's coming. We're going to make money together, guys. It's going to be very, very exciting. It's a great question, guys. Very, very great question. See what else we got. A lot of people with 200K. Tej with 200K. Love it. Tej Singh, 200K. Francisco Gabriel cheering on the Crow fam. Love to see it. Make a song about Crow. Cronos, yeah. I don't know. If you guys want to hear me sing, I don't know. That'd be weird. Maybe I could do it. I don't know. I'm an okay singer. I don't know. Maybe I'm great. Maybe I'm terrible. You tell me one day. Maybe I'll sing. Who knows? I like a lot of acoustic stuff. I listen to like Grateful Dead. I was golfing this morning, listening to Grateful Dead. I was listening to some Dave Matthews this morning. I like deep house music. I actually got like this MIDI keyboard in my cabinet here. I haven't learned how to use it yet. But I do know how to play the piano a little bit too. So, I'm very versatile when it comes to my listening in music. I like jazz. I like rock. I don't really like rap that much. Some rap I like. Check out this guy, Ryan Celsius Sounds. He's pretty cool. He's got like live streams. It's like trapping in Japan. So I'll get into some of that stuff. That's about as rap as I'll get. But, I write like that singer-songwriter stuff. Honestly, maybe you got a lot of you guys wouldn't like it. It was a great tool back in college. That guy with the acoustic guitar, campfire guy. That was me for a while, and then I got into a rock band. I sing a lot of different stuff, man. Yeah, thanks for the comment, Sushi, saying what you like about the channel is you tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, guys, I've lost, $100,000. I've made $100,000. I've done it all. I've done it all, guys. And overall, it's gone well. But there's been peaks and valleys. That's how crypto can go. And that's why we made the channel. It's all about transparency, guys. And I see a lot of these YouTubers too that haven't been in the market for a while. That's going to be very interesting to watch how that plays out for them. I feel really good about being a YouTuber in this bull market because I am so, let me just mark my words, guys. I will be a millionaire in the next bull market. And I hope and I pray that you will be one with us. Me and Black Sea are ready. We got our bag set and we're buying more, guys. And it's really coming. It is coming. Let's see what else we got. You see that the judge in the Binance case is trying to get them to come to a compromise and say they're closer to just, yeah. They're going to come to one. They're going to compromise, I think, because Gary, now that the Heinemann reports came out, Shipwreck, thanks for the comment, Shipwreck. Now that the Heinemann reports came out, yeah, I do think that Gary Gensler's got to take a step back and kind of cut his losses and compromise, or else his job's done. His job's done. Unless he compromises, Hey, Kip, are Cronos NFTs dead? No, just boring right now. No, I don't think Cronos NFTs are dead. Look, Ethereum NFTs are the bomb.com. Cardano NFTs are hot right now. I don't know anything about Cardano NFTs. I don't use anything on Cardano personally. I don't love Chris Hodgkinson. I just don't love him. A lot of people don't like BitBoy. That's why they don't buy Ben Token. Some people don't like Richard Hart. I don't like Richard Hart. That's why I didn't buy Hex. A lot of people love him. That's why they buy it, So I just think right now we are in a time where the intention is on the bigger picture tokens right now. And we're looking a little more at the top movers, which is the Ethereum NFTs. I think there's going to be a time where Cronos NFTs boom. Remember, guys, Cronos chain is only like 2 years old. 2 years old. So I think loaded lions are going to go to the moon, sometime, who knows how much it'll be. 10 grand floor, maybe, in the next bull market for lion. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Song at $1 Crow. A song about $1 Crow. It'd be something to sing about, I'll tell you that. It would be something to sing about. Yeah, guys, be careful. There are a lot of rugs out there in crypto. I see Jesse says a lot of rugs on Cronos. A lot of rugs on Ethereum, too. More rugs on Ethereum, more projects on Ethereum. So just a lot of... It's still Wild West, guys. Still a lot of risk out there. You saw the BitBoy crypto recently got hacked. Who would have thought that would happen? almost lost millions of dollars. If he connected his phone to his email, he would have been done for. He would have lost millions. He has a lot of money in his phone wallet. He would have been done for. So be careful out there, guys. Oh, Will says, listen to Trapping in Japan. Yeah. Trapping in Japan. Yeah, I can get down. If I'm like partying on the weekend or whatever, like hanging out with my buddies, playing poker, having a cigar or whatever. Yeah, I'll listen to some Trapping in Japan. Used to just in college, like, sit on the couch and just like watch those YouTube streams of Trapping in Japan. It's kind of relaxing. Just want a nice house and a Lambo, Shy Sox fan for life. Yeah, man. I don't even want a Lambo. I really don't. Oscar Ramos put out a funny tweet earlier. He's like, I'm gonna start a party. We're gonna have an in-life real person party for the Crow fam when Crow reaches $1, which I love. I tweeted back at him and I was like, I'm gonna fly in on my new helicopter I buy with my crypto gains. Who knows? But I honestly, guys, I don't need those things. Let me tell you, this is real, guys. So let's talk like broad scope real. We never really do that. I got to talk to you guys about this. Look at the FIRE movement. F-I-R-E. F-I-R-E. Look it up. It's called Financial Independence, Retire Early. Now, I did start a YouTube channel. Probably shouldn't bring that up because that might dox me. But I did start a YouTube channel back in the day, and it was all about 401ks and Roth IRAs, which there's a million videos on YouTube about that. And honestly, I'm not as passionate about it as I am with crypto. So we started the Crypto Report instead. But I used to talk about FIRE, Financial Independence, Retire Early. Well, what does that mean? It's a movement. It's a idea that people have to, get financial independence and retire early, which corresponds exactly with crypto. The whole goal, guys, is to get multiple streams of income. A lot of ways to do it. Interest in crypto, get a job, have a YouTube channel, in a band, make money there. I got a lot of different ways I'm trying to make a buck. So does Black Sea. And the goal, guys, is to get financial independence and retire early. And so for me to do that, I'm just talking about your Lambo and your nice house. A nice house I can get. I want a nice house too. And then I want some like income properties, right? I want to get like a 2-flat, a 3-flat, live in a unit maybe, rent it out to some tenants, make $200 to $500 on the property per month and have it pay down the mortgage, possibly even pay down the mortgage on my house. These are some of the things that I start thinking about, guys. And these are some of the things that you should start thinking about. It's not financial advice, but these are some of the things that I'm thinking about, guys, as I'm looking to take profits in this bull run in a big, big way. And I do make all this money. What am I going to do with it? I'm not going to buy a Lambo. I'll buy maybe like my dream home, a lake house, my dream home, so that me, my fiance, and my future children can have a beautiful place to grow up and live, and we can sit there and enjoy life, and we don't necessarily have to grind on the 9 to 5. The good thing about my job, I sell insurance. I put in as much effort as I want, and I like to put in a lot of effort because I like to close deals. I like to make more money, but my hours are very flexible, and so. With a job like that, and if you have enough money, guys, you can keep money coming in and you can really get that financial independence so that you guys don't have to be reliant on a 9 to 5 if you don't want to, right? So that you can retire early. My father, he's an honorable man. He works very, very hard, but he's over 65 years old now, and he works very hard every day, and he works till 7 p.m. 3 nights a week, and Fridays he gets a little more time, but he has worked so hard, and he's really just continuing to work very hard. And if you guys don't want to be that person grinding when you're 65, 70 years old, then we got to put in the work now. We got to make the money so that we can get financial independence, so we can retire early, so we can enjoy that time with our children, if you want children, with your grandchildren, or just with your significant other, or with yourself. If you want to go fly solo, get out there, golf as much as you want without having to worry about money. These are the things that we're trying to achieve on this channel. We're doing it through crypto and through YouTube and through our jobs and through all these other sources of revenue we have coming in. But this is really the goal that Black Sea and I both have in common. We want to conquer our own lives, right? We want to win the game of financial independence. And that's what the FIRE movement's about. And it's fantastic. And so, you got me going here on the Lambo thing. The Lambo thing's funny. I like to talk about Lambos. I like to talk about helicopters, but realistically, I wouldn't get that, maybe a boat. I like fishing. That's something that it'll be practical. I'll use. I don't need the best, fanciest boat, but honestly, I'd probably get a pretty good boat. If I had boatloads of money to spend on it right now that I didn't want to just dollar cost average into crypto. But I like to, continue to invest until I have a big stack of cash. With a couple $100,000, still, I don't even want to, do this, right? I don't want to buy a boat. I don't want to go out and buy a Lambo, or, if you got a couple $1,000, definitely can't, right? If you got millions, that's a different story. Maybe you can't start to afford some of those things, but do you really want to, or do you just want to have financial independence or retire early? That's a question of preferences. What do you need? It's needs versus wants. And then all these other things in the FIRE movement is like, beans and rice. Don't go out to eat. We cook all the time, guys. Chicken piccata. Got a lot of chicken piccata we cook up in here. I'm going to cook some steaks tonight. I should show you guys these steaks. I got big steaks. They're like 3 inches thick. I'm going to cook them on my Blackstone griddle tonight. That's what I'm saying. I should do a YouTube channel about cooking. But I'm just trying to save money, guys. How much did I pay for these steaks? I paid like $7 a steak. It's better than you can get at a steakhouse. I cook a mean steak. A T-bone, bone-in steak. It's good. Oh, no, it's a strip. New York strip. All right, looks like majority of you guys like the afternoon for these streams. Maybe we'll have to do both at some point. Maybe we will down the road. Need a little more time, guys. Maybe as things heat up, we get more viewers. I do a morning stream daily if we had 1,000 viewers consistently. So help me get there. Help us get there. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Kip question: how could I get you to look at a personal project I'm in? Anyway, I could chat with you about blasting it here. No, sir. Well, I mean, you know what? Sure, we're open-minded. If you want to DM us on our Crypto Report Twitter, then that would be a way to talk to us about projects. We're very, very careful here about what projects we talk about because I do not want to promote a scam. I do not want to promote a rug pull. Eventually, guys, we might do some sponsored content. So just warning on that. But when we do that, I'm going to tell you guys, whether I'm buying it or not. I'll tell you how risky I think it is. If I get paid to do a video ever, which we have not gotten a dime from anybody yet ever on any projects, I will be disclosing all of that information to you guys. But if you have a bad project and you tell me about it and you want me to do a video, you better be prepared because I'm going to tell it exactly how it is. If somebody pays me to do a sponsored video, you guys are going to laugh. If you see us do a sponsored video on this channel, which just forewarning, that's coming. That will come. Especially as the view count goes up, as the subscribers go up. If we can, get a little bit more momentum on the channel and we can do some sponsored content, we're going to do it. But I'm going to be very blunt and honest about those projects. And so we might not get a lot because honestly, guys, I like to focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum instead of these little things. Now I talk about Bencoin. Why? Because it's BitBoy Crypto. It's like a huge crypto influencer. This could be a big project, crypto adoption, right? These other things, Trollcoin with Cronos, it's cool. It's the Crow community, but they reached out to me. I don't feel comfortable. They're anonymous founders. I don't know. And I'm not knocking Trollcoin. If the Trollcoin people are hearing this, hey, no harm, no foul. I don't know. Maybe you're great. Maybe you're not. They reached out. It was just too risky. There wasn't a lot there. And I just didn't feel comfortable. Maybe that changes. Let's see how the projects go. But we look for real things. And, if we do get paid to do it, I'll disclose it and all that good stuff. But, if you guys want to DM, let me know. How low do you think Crow will go before a bounce? I don't think we go much lower. If we do, what a great buying opportunity. If you do go to a penny, if it goes to $1, you got 100x from a penny. So you better be praying for a penny. No, I mean, I don't want it to go down anymore. So we'll just see how it plays out. Yeah, a lot of people agree. Nobody really thinks it's going down below 5 cents. What else we got? Yep. Financial independence. Francisco Gabriel, you know where it's at, brother. You're a stud. You're a stud. You're doing it right. I see you in the comments, Francisco. You got your head together, my brother. You got your head together. I love to see it. Jesse asking if Francisco's famous in the community. He's famous in this community. He's Francisco. We got a couple studs in the chat. We got a couple very dedicated crypto reporters out there. I love this community. I absolutely love it. Let's see what else we got. I wish I didn't have to look down for all the comments. Maybe I should get something where I can pull it up here. I just do like a screen share to my iPad, and it's probably not ideal for this. By the way, guys, do me a favor. Smash up the like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, guys. This is a live stream. If you want more of our short form condensed content where we're strictly news, just check out some of the other videos on the channel. We do a lot about meme coins. We do a lot about altcoins. We talk a lot about crypto.com. We talk about Binance. We talk about the SEC. We talk about the FOMC. We talk about everything, guys. So just make sure you guys check that out if you haven't done so already. Crypto Pete, XRP and Crow, let's go. Absolutely. CryptoKip.Crow. That is my thing. Hey, Kip, what's your .crow? It's CryptoKip.Crow if you want to check me out. I'm glad I can make you laugh, Francisco. Guys, I don't know if I'm funny. I don't know if I'm stupid. I don't know if I'm smart. But I am what I am. And that's usually pretty ridiculous. I'm the fun uncle in my family. Let's put it that way. My nickname for my nephew is Towel. I call him Towel, which actually came from, hey kids, I'm Towley. Came from Towley, which when he grows up and he figures out what Towley really is, I think he's gonna crack up, to be honest with you. But I'm glad I can make you laugh. Tough times, bear markets are brutal, so we got to laugh. We got to be able to laugh because at the end of the day, if we're buying now, I think we will be laughing all the way to the bank, Francisco, all the way to the bank. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. I'm stealing that. I am what I am. Yeah, I am what I am. Some people hate me. Some people love me. I don't know if I'm like social or anti-social though. There's some days where I feel like I could talk to anybody. I'm in sales. And there's some days where it's just like, man, just leave me alone. So like, I'm all over the place, but I make a lot of cold calls. I talk to a lot of strangers. So getting paid this week. DCA. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I love and appreciate y'all. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Really fun just hanging out with you guys. Hope you learned a little bit today in the stream. Got some big news happening. Tomorrow's the FOMC. Be looking out for some volatility in the markets. Keep an eye on what happens, guys. I do believe we're going to get a big spike up, big wick down, and then hopefully some more movement up, especially if the FOMC decides to not raise the interest rates. That could be great. Leave some comments down below for us, guys. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all your questions. Keep them coming, guys. Stay with us here in these live streams. Let's keep doing this. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy talking with you guys. It's just, you guys are my homies. It's weird. I'm like talking to a bunch of text messages that are popping into a chat. This is such a different thing for me. I love it. I love doing the channel. I love crypto. And I think, guys, we're going to have a good time as this bull market comes up. That's all we got today. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and as always, DCA HODL. We will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Peace.